east and central of Palmdale, Lake Los Angeles, Sun Village, Little Rock, north of Highway 138, and also, which is also Pure Blossom, I believe, right? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you. I just went on mute, so we didn't have any interference.
Okay. Yes, sir. So yeah, so these particular grants is only for the Antelope Valley, and so the areas that will receive the funding are areas that is designated to be the terminology that they're using is high needs or the highest needs. There was a graph that was also sent out by Mr. Boswick, the senior field deputy for Captain Barnes' office. He sent that out, and so there is a graph to show you the locations that are really high needs that really look to revamp. And so basically, the commercial acquisition fund is set up by Los Angeles County Department of Economic Opportunity, right? And so this particular funding was set up and provided grants for qualified nonprofit organizations. Okay, so with that, if you're a nonprofit organization and you're within the Antelope Valley jurisdiction, you can apply to receive a grant to open up a commercial building. So that's one of the things that we're excited about for those who are looking to open up a business or already have a business, and these businesses that have been impacted negatively by the COVID-19 pandemic. So this is what this is all about. Is just for it's for trying to rebuild the community, bring in resources and things like that, because the LA County has been impacted greatly by the COVID-19 pandemic. So this fund has been put together by the county with $10 million in American resources. It's called the $10 million American Resource Plan, which is ARPA. And so these funds will be available to receive in grants ranging from anywhere from $500,000 to about $2 million. There is a two-step process to apply for these loans. So you have to go to the Equity Explorer tool. If you will visit the www.lacaf.info, or you can go to that site. There's a contact information for more information on how to apply for these particular grants and so on. But to be eligible, for participants to be eligible, you have to be an active nonprofit organization, right? And so, and you also have to be LA County certified business. And there's a few other things that's also listed on there, as far as that you're in good standing. There's all unresolved violations. There's no notices, anything like that in the database regarding your nonprofit organization. So if you have any questions on that, just feel free to reach out to the contact person for that, which would be the program manager, and that's at LACAF at Lisa.org, and then you can follow up with information to visit at www.lacaf.info for more information regarding the county grants. All right. And then moving forward within these grants, I was going to also cover moving forward. Is this part of the part where I'm also covering the public safety of it, or I'm supposed to stick to just the grant side of it right
now? Just the grant side, I would say.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We'll have questions for those who got questions after when we open it up. Maybe that'll come up. Good. Yes, sir. That other part on our agenda was dealt with the mural at Jackie Robinson Park. We got an email from Sue Bell Yank. She informed us that is still on track to be installed. That's the word she used. Installed on June 15th at the Juneteenth celebration at Jackie Robinson Park. So that's basically just the update that he was going to be speaking on. When I was listening, I did realize that we do have an absence. We don't have Mr. Charles Boswick here. I mean, I know we haven't been on we've been missing. We've been on hiatus for about 3 meetings. So did you send him an invite, Jamila?
Yes, sir. I haven't received any response yet.
Mm-hmm.
I did send him that, and I've also sent him email last month that we will have our meeting this month. So
All right. All right. No, it's I just rose an eyebrow because what was it? It was about who is this? This is April. So in March, we got the agenda for Little Rock Town Council, and they said that we were meeting in the Shaw Building again. So I wanted to make sure that none of that was mixed up. Like, we're not meeting in the Shaw Building. We're still meeting online. And they said that there was some mix up on what our information was. So we're going to make sure we get all our updated information, to that Antelope Valley rural town councils, and to make sure we clear on that Shaw Building, that misinformation. Okay, so we got somebody coming in. All right, another guest. I guess that'll be it for us in terms of our announcements. I would like to hear from Ms. Josephine Gutierrez about what's going on at the Department of Public Works. You ready for us, ma'am?
Yes. Hi, everybody. I actually don't have much. We also have Terry Alex. She's with our Waterworks division.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have her speak regarding the water district in your area. But first, before you start, Alex, let me just give a little bit of info. On the traffic items, those are they're a little bit outdated already because, like I said, we have the town council hasn't met, but basically the items near the Little Rock High School, like multi-way stop controls, crosswalks being updated, and white edge lines. You probably already saw them. They were installed in February, so that's all been done. And then there's a couple of things. We have a free mattress recycling event this Saturday. This Saturday, it's going to be in our Public Works Road Yard on Sierra Highway in Palmdale. The one closest to, obviously, the Sun Village Town Council is scheduled for June 1st. That would be the free mattress recycling event at our Avenue T in Little Rock Public Works Yard. So that's basically if you know of anybody or you have that they have mattress that they want to get rid of, they can just take it at the yard on those days. Let me see what else. The For the North County solid trash waste collection system, we're still working on the draft EIR for that, and we're hoping to have it released for public review before summer. So maybe either May or June, we'll be reaching out to the town council to make a little brief presentation about what's in the draft EIR to get comments, feedback from the community on that. That's basically all I have, unless you have any questions for me.
I do actually. Hi, Josephine.
Hi.
You said the for the pickup is going to be on June 1st on Avenue T, and what was the cross street?
The address is 8505 East Avenue T in Little Rock.
Oh, okay.
That's our Public Works yard.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so I know we're not going to be dumping at that place because that's a small yard, but
Well, that's
I
where
guess,
it's basically just whatever you guys have, mattress wise, take it there,
mhm,
and then they'll take care of it.
okay,
We're trying to do it more often. So basically, as you know, illegal dumping is a big problem in the Antelope Valley. So we're having different things. The other thing that I haven't confirmed it yet, but there's also the free disposal days at our Public Works Road Yard. And the one in Little Rock, the 8505, that would be on May 4th. But I'm just trying to get flyers for it that I could send to the town council. So basically that you could share with the community. And
all
that's
right,
this disposal, instead of going to the dump, you can take it to our yard and take, green waste, bulky items, trash, things like that.
okay, yes, ma'am.
If there's no more questions for me, we have, like I said, Terry Alex. She's with our Waterworks division. Terry?
Hi, Terry.
Hi,
Good
Terry.
evening.
Good evening.
How you guys doing?
Right.
Good.
Guys doing good?
Hey.
Awesome. Thank you for allowing us to join this evening. So I'm with the LA County Waterworks District, and joining me this evening is Adrian Green. And if we could possibly kind of hijack the screen, we have a presentation to take us about 8-9 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Can you present
Yes.
or, okay,
Yeah. But Adrian is on the call, and so that's who's going to share her screen and pull up the
okay.
presentation. All right, Adrian, you ready?
Is that Adrian Green?
Yes.
Okay. They're muted. It's not on my end. It says having issues.
Yeah, she says she's having issues, so you can't. Let's see what I can do. Um, let's see.
Maybe come out and come back in.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Josephine, Josie, are you able to assist me?
If you give me the file,
If I send
I
you
could
the-
try because I don't have the file, so I wouldn't.
Okay, I just sent it over to you, and if you can click on it and click on the Sun Village Town Council presentation. I sent it in the chat to you.
It's not allowed. It does. I don't have access to it.
Hmm.
Can you just
Okay,
basically
let me
do
see if
the
I can-
talk? Can you speak without the thing, and I'll email it separately because I can't access it.
She's saying it won't open. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll have to, because I don't want to hold up too much time. Okay, so, all right, so for our agenda, I wanted to share several items with you this evening, including our customer service, and that customer service is a top priority for LA County Waterworks, including all the different ways to reach us and how you can receive information from us. So we're here to highlight our new and improved auto pay system. And lastly, we're here to answer questions that you may have regarding the drinking water system in Sun Village. So LA County Public Works Waterworks mission is to provide reliable, high quality water in a responsive and responsive care in a cost effective and sustainable and environmentally responsible manner. So for your area, your district water infrastructure includes the water mains and hydrants. So proper maintenance of the district's infrastructure is necessary to maximize resilience and minimize unnecessary costs of having to replace items prematurely. So where does the water come from? So the water for your area is purchased from the Antelope Valley East Kern Water Agency, known as AVAC, and you probably heard of that. So in addition, the water is supplemented by groundwater pumped from the AV groundwater basin by approximately 54 wells. Okay. And so now I want to just tell you a little bit about how to contact us. So we have a team of dedicated customer service reps who can be called Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 877-631-3661. You can press 2 for dispatch if you have an emergency or want to report a water leak or some type of disruption in service. We also have a chat service available Monday through Thursdays, which is accessible through our website at lacwaterworks.org. This is in English and Spanish. Okay, you can download our Works apps the Works app to report any concerns in your community and keep up to date with Public Works' latest news, such as road closures and upcoming events. Customer support. Waterworks is here to assist and provide support. So let us know if you have questions regarding bill questions, a start or close service, low water pressure, water quality concerns such as discolored water, water leaks or breaks. Stay connected with us. One of the best ways for customers to know what Waterworks is up to is to sign up for email and text notifications. This helps us communicate with our customers during emergencies, as well as when Waterworks projects are being constructed. You can visit our website at lacwaterworks.org or follow us on our social media platforms, Nextdoor and Twitter. Payment options. So as a Waterworks District customer, there are several options to pay your water bill. You can pay online using our new improved auto pay system. This system is, it saves time. It's no need to remember due dates. You can avoid late fees and streamline the billing process. It'll give you a peace of mind because your bill will be paid on time. You can go in person to our Lancaster office or at the drop-off box after hours in front of the office. And you can also pay by phone by calling the 877-637-3661 or by mailing your payment. Financial assistance. If you or someone you know in the LA County Waterworks districts is facing challenges paying their water bill, please have them to contact us to discuss payment plans that we offer. You can also save water and money with our rebate programs. For information on these programs, you can visit our website and start saving today. Our auto pay system improvements. Waterworks recently launched a new and improved auto pay system. As a reminder, customers currently enrolled in auto pay will need to re-enroll via MyWham. These improvements make it a great time to sign up for first times as well. Previously, our pay enrollment was at 9% before the reset. So today we're around 6% and we're steadily progressing towards exceeding our prior rate. We really want to thank those that have re-enrolled in autopay and encourage others to also re-enroll. For those that have never enrolled, now is a great time to sign up for autopay. So how to re-enroll or enroll. To continue and enjoy the convenience of autopay, you can log on to MyWham account, resave your payment type, click enroll to autopay. And this part is really important because you have to continue to pay your bill until you see that you are enrolled in autopay, and that will appear at the top. Okay. So we're here to help you. If you have any questions about the process, our customer service team is available to assist you. You can reach them at the 877-637-3661, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., except holidays. So our newsletters, Waterworks publish quarterly newsletters. And so the newsletters are designed to serve as a valuable communications tool to keep customers informed regarding important updates, projects, news, and initiatives. We encourage customers to actively engage with the newsletters, and we welcome your feedback, suggestions on topics that you'd like to see covered in the future editions. So these newsletters are conveniently distributed via email, hard copies, and also accessible on our website. Our communication survey. Waterworks is committed to ensuring effective communication with our customers. Last year, a communication survey was distributed to all district customers to gather insight on the best way to engage with you. Your feedback back greatly assisted Waterworks, and your responses will play a key role in guiding our outreach efforts and communication strategies moving forward. Together, we'll ensure that we're meeting your needs and keeping you informed. Also, look out for our customer service survey that's coming down the pike in about, I think, in about another week. That will be distributed to our customers as well, because we want to know how we can serve you better. So look out for that one that's coming. Our webinar. We also want to share that Waterworks is working to host its first webinar coming this summer. This webinar will focus on water conservation and water quality. So stay tuned for information regarding the date and time, and we hope that you can join us. We want to host webinars quarterly to share information about Waterworks and how to address concerns that you may have. All right, so in summary, to contact us, call us at the 877-637-3661. Press 2 for dispatch, which is available 24 hours, 7 days a week. If you have any emergencies, you can use our live chat. You can sign up for text and email notifications on our homepage of the website and stay in the loop with what's going on with Waterworks. As a reminder, we encourage you to update or create your profiles today and re-enroll in AutoPay. If you have any questions regarding any of the information that I shared with you today or any other related water questions, you can feel free to ask those after I've concluded. And also, once this meeting is concluded, you can feel free to reach out to us with the number that I previously stated or on our website. So thank you so much for allowing Waterworks to join your meeting this evening, and we really appreciate your time. Any questions?
I don't, but thank you for that. There was a lot of information in there. I see why the visuals were needed. But if you can put the information in the chat, for those who can get it,
Absolutely. I'll put our the email, our website address and our phone number in there. Okay, and my name.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you for that. It's all right. It's all right. And then y'all, you're welcome to come on again next
I
month.
appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. There it is. lacwaterworks.org.
Yeah. Oh, so she has it in there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I know Sun Village, a large part of Sun Village are paying bills to the Little Rock Creek Irrigation Department. And so a lot of this information that you're presenting to us, we don't really get.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's why we want to make sure that we engage our customers and make sure that that you are aware who we are and the services we provide and how to contact us. That's very important for us, so that you know that we are here to address your concerns.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Anything from the council regarding Ms. Holly's presentation?
No, great presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I do have I do have a question for Josephine.
Okay.
The question I had for you was just regarding the illegal dumping. Are you aware of any type of code enforcement that has been enforced in those dumping areas? or high, maybe I know that the sheriff's is contracted in that particular jurisdiction. I know that it could be very hard for them to catch crimes uh, in that area. So how is code enforcement uh, working to prevent a lot of the illegal dumping in there?
I think she's frozen.
Yeah, it seems like she's from.
Hmm. Okay, until she comes back on. I had a thought about a story that one of the elders told me in some village about the water. So Ms. Mag had told me that when Sun Village was established or being established, there was a water district that Sun Village ran called Water District 33. And I heard a little bit about this story in the story of one of the other pioneers of Sun Village. There was a well in front of his church. But there was a lot of people that had wells in Sun Village, and in some of the town and throughout the town, you'll be able to see in front of some of the houses, there's a well there, but now it's a plant, or a bunch of flowers growing out of it. And then I heard mention from Miss Terry Alex that there's 54 wells that the AV groundwater basin consists of. So if you still hear, Miss Terry, if you still hear me, I wanted to just get some insight about that and about if you knew anything about the time when the residents of Sun Village signed their well rights away. To be able to have wells in their front yards, and why not? Or, if you have any knowledge about that.
I am not aware of that. However, I was just jotting down some notes. I can take that back to our office and get that information to you and reach out to you and share answers with you so that you can share it with your council. Generally, there's an engineer from the Lancaster office that would assist me, would join me for these meetings for these type of questions. However, we're in the middle of a, not a, I shouldn't say a turnover, but he has moved on. He was promoted. So they're trying to replace him at this time. So there was no one available, but I will definitely take this back to the office and get an answer for you to find out about the well rights and when did that take place. From my understanding, when you mentioned 33, the way that we refer to Sun Village is like it's District 40, which we recognize as the Antelope Valley, and Region 33 is specific for Sun Village. So that hasn't really like gone away or anything. We still use it as D40, Region 33.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So again, I'll find out about the well rights and get that information back to you. Now, is there a specific email address that you would like for me to send it to, or just the Sun Village Town Council email?
That's one. Is it Jamila, make sure she got our information, please.
Yes, sir. I can send it. I could put it in my chat. I could put my email, and then I can also email you, Terry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
now saying that I have your email. I just want to make sure. Let me make sure it's correct.
I'm putting it in the chat now. My email.
Oh, okay. Is it TALEX@dpw.lacounty.gov?
That's correct.
Okay.
All right. I saw Ms. Gutierrez is back on
I'm back
Did-
on. Sorry about that.
All
And
right.
my connection, I guess, is having fits. But in response to your question, Salik, like you said, unfortunately, it's tough. We're working with sheriff department, obviously, in trying to catch these illegal dumpers. But by the time usually they go out there, the perpetrators are already gone. So it's kind of tough for them. But so, if you see something, always report it. So they have like a record and know where these things constantly happen.
Mhm.
And maybe they could start monitoring it better or what. And then yeah, and if it's on private property, then our building and safety, property rehab, and also regional planning, code enforcement, they go out there and basically reach out to the property owners to get the area cleaned up. And sometimes it's not the property owners, it's a it could be both. Sometimes property owners, they allow people, they get paid, allow people to dump stuff in their property. But sometimes, which is in most cases, a lot of the times, they don't know anything about it because, they just own the land, the vacant land in there, and people just use it to dump stuff. So it's kind of, so that's when our building and safety, like I said, and regional planning, code enforcement, they try to work out with the property owner to try and get it cleaned up. But as far as enforcement, it's basically just working with the sheriff's department.
Okay.
But definitely, if you see something, call it in or report it on the Works app. Anything actually, not just illegal dumping, anything you see, whether it's graffiti, road issues, concerns, whatever, it's great if you could report it on the Works app. Just use your phone and basically indicating there and they'll forward it to the appropriate channel.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, so if there's nothing else from the council to the Department of Public Works, I want to open up the floor to our guests. Well, somebody said something? Okay, so we got some guests here. I invited some people. That one person I want to acknowledge and let him come on, and then we'll go on. I'll call out some people or however he wants to do it, because I know he brought some people too. So I have a friend here who is on, and he's going to present some things for us. His name is Trevion Chamberlain. Can you hear me, bro? I see you on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. The floor is open.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Trevion. Trey for sure. It's a pleasure being here finally. I just want to acknowledge I'm loving the work you guys are doing out there. I live in Long Beach, but I work in the Antelope Valley also. And I sit on the Long Beach Reentry Advisory Council. And I'm really seeing you guys going over there. I want to, furthermore be involved with you guys so I can support the cause that you're doing over there. So I just wanted to convey that to you. And so I invited just two of my associates, Mr. Terrell Tillman. He is a master in terms of reentry population. He is a drug counselor that works for LA CADA, Los Angeles Centers of California Drug Addiction, as a reentry manager, and also have Reverend JJ who here with me, who is really connected with throughout the LA County with great relationships with all our board of supervisors. And that's pretty much it, man. I wanted to know if you can briefly, because I want Terrell to hear this about the e-residency. If you can just give him like a brief understanding what that is that you guys are doing out there.
Yes, sir.
And I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. The e-resident program, which stands for extended resident, is a concept that we came up with after studying some international law, and it was basically due to the wishes of some of the elders in Sun Village who they knew there were people who had lost their land in Sun Village. And it was an attempt, and it is an attempt and a way for them to reclaim their land and reclaim some of their rights that they may have lost. And that's one aspect to it. And then the other aspect to it is us extending our membership as far as the tribal membership that we have in Sun Village and other business opportunities that people who want to become investors and stakeholders that come into the town and they don't live in the town. So they can be living in LA County or in Palmdale, anywhere to be an extended resident. So we extend that to those people who are interested in Sun Village and helping build it back out and some of the original intent that Sun Village was intended to be built on.
Thank you.
I hope that was like good enough. That we got on our website a more extensive breakdown to it, but that was just off the fly, you know, brief understanding. Okay.
So I'll pass it to I'll popcorn it to Mr. Terrell Tillman, the Michael Jordan of reentry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let's refocus.
Let me mute this other neighborhood council meeting I'm in LA. Thank everybody. Good evening, everybody. My name is Terrell Tillman. And like Trey said, I am the author of the book you see behind me, Formula for Success, Reentry-030. I'm a reentry expert, and I'm a corrections and adversity coach as well, anger management facilitator, FEMA certified, PCI-TI, California LA Peacekeeper certified, Toastmasters International, Common Communicator certified, and Prisonology certified, community certified, have license to operate all the way in Palmdale, Lancaster, and hopefully to be in Sun Valley soon. So I'm just here a champion for my community, and it doesn't matter whether it's in Sun Valley, whether it's in IE, it doesn't matter, because I'm here to bring solutions to the issues that we have in our communities all over. And however I could be an assistance to Sun Valley in the city, I'm all for it. My brother Trey brought me to this platform. We're pushing real hard on education, reentry education, job development, trauma-informed intervention, prevention, things of those nature that's going to help heal our communities. I push it all, but I definitely I'm a stickler for reentry education because we have a plethora of people coming home from prison, men and women, who need to be re-educated on how to have a healthy reentry transition and how that looks and how it also trickles down to the family as well who was receiving that loved one or even the person who don't even have a support system. So these are one of my things that that's real near and dear to me because a lot of people don't have support coming home. And then there's not a lot of entities actually doing outreach. So when a person does come home, they don't even know where to look to start, where to go, where to get the resources. And there's so many people out here that are getting reentry money and mental health services and homeless money. And we need to put that stuff where it really needs to be for the people who really need to use that stuff. So I'm here, advocate for my community. I'm also someone who did over 19 years in federal prison, a year and a half as a juvenile. So, and I've been home 4.5 years, but I'm pushing, being the vessel that God created me to be and aligning with my people. And like I tell Trey and everybody else, the stars are aligning, we just connecting the dots. So thank you guys for allowing me to be in this space and this platform, and however I can help and assist Sun Valley, I am definitely with it.
Thank you, Terrell. Just little correction. It's Sun Village. A lot of us get it
Oh,
mixed up.
Sun Village. My
Yeah,
bad.
I did too.
Sun
I
Valley
did
is
too.
in San Fernando. No, Sun
Yeah.
Valley is by Van
Right
Nuys, right?
before
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I used
Sun
to think
Village.
the same thing.
My
Yeah,
bad.
I
Sun
feel you.
Village.
That's all good. So next I'll pass it to Reverend JJ, my spiritual advisor. Just a man. Rev.
Yeah, am I off mute? Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Yeah, I was laughing at my boy T. Don't
Yes,
feel
sir.
like you said I get it all the time, Sun Valley. And you really want to hear something funny. I was introduced to Sun Village back in 1975. I thought I was in Palmdale. I never knew that until I actually until connected with the mayor here, the new mayor here, and found out when he asked me, well, do you have any connections or any? And I kid my people back in Palmdale, and they said, JJ, that's where you back in 75. That's where you was at. Son, you was in Sun Village. You thinking you in Palmdale. But everything that we did back there, you know, we all referred to it as, you know, Palmdale. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm Reverend James I. Jones Jr., better known in the community as throughout the communities as Reverend JJ, founder of an organization called Gangsters for Christ. Interesting point with that, which the now mayor of Los Angeles, Mayor Karen Batch, when she started Community Coalition back 32 years ago, I started Gangsters for Christ at the same time. So we've been working together. Had no idea that she was going to be in politics. But just having a heart for my people and throughout the community, my relationships that developed over the years and went from the gang intervention prevention piece and leveraged those relationships. So now that I do have most of the, when you talk about even your politicians, folks in your government, schools, especially churches and what have you, I just have actually grown up with them, or they've grown up with me. And so whatever I can do, as far as to help that community, I have a heart. My eldest godson, my nephew, he's a resident of Palmdale, and I definitely be bringing him, getting him connected, having to be a part of this. But when he lost his father, which is my brother, last in November, when his mother came in from Arizona to the service on her way out of Palmdale. She passed through Sun Village and said she tears came to her eyes. She said, "I'm so glad that you're getting involved to help bring that community to what it needs to be." We really have a heart for that community. I've already talked to a lot of the politicians. Maxine Waters, your actual representative out there, Catherine Berger. As Trey said, I have great relationships with all the board of supervisors anyway, and they're all encouraging and saying what we have, and they're so proud of the work that you're doing out there right now. You only hear about back on this end. We hear about that Juneteenth piece that they do out over at Jackie Robinson. I've attended the last 2 years over there at that, but they get a lot of leverage from it. But they're the kind of resources and the kind of support that they're willing to put behind the efforts. I keep it 100, transparent. Like I said, I got a lot of family. I know a lot of folks out there. A lot of folks basically that haven't stepped up to the plate yet. You know, we got to get them on board. After we get the understanding that, basically, if you're not with us, then you're really against us, because we're trying to help that community, and we're going to do it. So I'm just saying, I'm here to support in any way I can, and leverage relationships. The sheriffs is out there. There is a difference between, I can see the attitudes of the sheriff that we're dealing with on this, I put say down on this end. We've always had issues out that way, but we're blessed that we have folks that are getting moved around, put in position. I also know that the new sheriff of Luna, who is actually out of Tradesden part of the wood, Long Beach. I know him better than most of the sheriffs do, because he's actually come from Long Beach law enforcement, and his assistant, who is actually the second in charge, is April Tardy, who was actually came out. I met her back before she was even had any stripes in Compton, coming out of Compton. She came on, worked her way up to be captain over at South Los Angeles, and now she's assistant to him. So we can work on those issues that we have with the sheriffs or whatever. We just to sum it all up, we have a lot of allies, and whatever, like, again, whatever I can do to use it and leverage any of my relationships to help this cause, I'm with it. God bless you.
Hey, yeah,
Thank you, Rev. I really appreciate it, Rev. And yeah, I met Tardy through him. Great person. Like I said, we're here to support any way we can. I've been knowing Mayor Answer since I'm 48, maybe like 9 years old, you know. And just real brief, man, I just want to say this, man. You know, my last prison term, I've been to prison 7 times, and I was sitting on my bunk, and out the blue, I get a few dollars and some books. And it was Mayor Answer. All my life, I've done time since I was 9 years old, and no one has ever just out the blue just thought about me, man. So I just wanted to publicly tell you thank you, how much that really meant to me. You just have no idea, man. So anyway, man, hands on deck. We're here to support. I'm putting into the chat. CEO Janie Hodge from Paving the Way Reentry. That's in Lancaster. She's having a ribbon cutting event of a wellness center. She's really growing out there, just as impacted. Also, there's going to be a lot of department heads there. If you can, please. I don't know how to put a flyer on there, so I guess I'll send it to the email, and maybe somebody could distribute it for me. But if you can support her, she does have interest in working with Sun Village. I had some conversations with her, so I would like for us to schedule something in the future to see how that would look. So thank you for your time. Great to see you guys today for the first time. And thank you, Terrell and Reverend JJ, for attending today, this evening.
Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, I'm overwhelmed with that. You know, I was not expecting that, but it's well received, good brothers. I know that the council can feel the same. If y'all want to say something. I did tell them about the event coming up, bro. As far as I know right now, is me and Secretary Jamila. I didn't get the okay from the rest of them, but we did discuss it yesterday.
Yes, I'm definitely interested in attending that and supporting. So, you know, I look forward to that. That's a good thing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Anything from the council?
I would say that was good information, man. I'm glad y'all came on today. I don't know about the event yet. I didn't get that information yet, but I'll just say thank y'all for coming on.
Yes, sir. I know Mustafa, he can't, he's on mute. He can't get off mute, but hey, I'm looking forward to working with you brothers, Brother Terrell, Reverend JJ, and for sure, Brother Trey. Thank y'all for coming on. If there's anybody else, any other guest, let me see. Hold on, let me check. Okay. All right. Okay. That's it. I mean, that was enough right there. I'm loaded. I knew it was gonna be a good day. I was searching for it, because today was kind of like but then like this, right? Because ask them, hey, you can talk. We was just in the meeting before here, like, hey, what we gonna do? But man, it's like prayers is answered, So thank y'all for coming. This is our Sun Village Town Council meeting for April 22nd, 2024. Our next meeting, and anything else that we got coming up, Jamila Towns is gonna let us know. When is our next meeting, ma'am? It's the 4th Monday of every month. And we do the fourth Sunday now too, because we're dedicating the tribal aspects of the town, the indigenous people of the town. We're dedicating all that to its own day, which is the Sunday prior to our Monday meeting. So go ahead, Mr. Miller, Town Secretary.
Yes, sir. So our next school meeting, May 26th at 7 p.m. 2024. Also, our Sun Village Town Council meeting will be held the following day, Monday, at 7 p.m., May 27th, 2024.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Again, thank you all for coming. This is the Sun Village Town Council meeting. Signing off. Good evening. Peace.
Good evening.
Thank
Peace,
Thank you.
everyone.
Guys, have a blessed one. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
I also I forgot to tell you guys, I'm also doing a staff training, because a lot of staff need to be retrained on how to be service providers and to be culturally aware and sensitive of different things in our communities. And it's very vital, especially for the reentry population, that we have people who are trained and have a better understanding of how to provide those services, because your program is only as good as your staff. The staff is trash, the program is going to be trash, because people are not going to buy into it, because of the people providing the services might have funky attitudes or be unprofessional. So these are the things that I'm actually rolling out and helping people with their organizations, because people want to work and people want to get a check, but you got to know how to do that and be able to serve the community if you're a public servant. And that's one thing that I've seen since I've been home these 4.5 years. Our public servants are trash. A lot of them are just terrible. They're horrendous, because they're not trying to work and trying to help people. So I'm actually pushing that training out for people, so we can get those morals and ethics back in place and where we need them. Because when people come for help and try to change themselves, asking for change and asking for help is the two hardest things in human behavior. And when you have people to do that, they don't need to come into a stone wall or somebody tripping off their attitude or them not being the happiest person looking for help. So I just decided to take it upon myself to, let's get these people some training out here. So that's a service I'm also providing for any business. So,
Yes, sir. Yes,
but
sir.
yes, I definitely want to link up, man. I mean, Trey brought me into space, and everywhere we've been going, man, it's all been a blessing. And like I said, it's just doing this work. So thank you guys for having me, and I appreciate you guys. I just was in Lancaster for a week.
Yeah, man.
I got a bunch of family out there in Lancaster, Palmdale. My mom just actually moved from out there, but yeah, I have a lot of family out there.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming. You know.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
God bless you all.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you guys again, man. God bless.
All right.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, what's this?